Namaste, this is Samta Auntie. In this video, we are going to practice how to say what you eat for lunch. For example, I eat tacos for lunch. Now this video is for females, and that's because the way that you would say this for males and females is different. If you're interested in the video for males, please refer to the link in the description. You have already learned how to say, I eat tacos. How do we say that? मैं taco khati हूँ. So now all we want to do is add two words. For lunch. You already know what lunch is. Doper ka khana. And for is मैं. And again, we want to say the sentence, I eat tacos for lunch, which is मैं दोपहर का खाना में taco khati हूँ. So let's translate that sentence word for word in English. If we do, it becomes I lunch for taco eat. Now I know that sounds really silly, but remember, the order of the words in Hindi is not the same as English. So even though the word for word translation is nonsensical, when we look at meaning, it means I eat tacos for lunch. Now that we reviewed everything, let's do some practice problems. How would we say I eat pasta for lunch? मैं दोपहर का खाना में पास्ता खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में पास्ता खाती हूँ. What about I eat sandwich for lunch? मैं दोपहर का खाना में सैंडविच खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में सैंडविच खाती हूँ. I eat idli sambar for lunch. मैं दोपहर का खाना में इडली सांभर खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में इडली सांभर खाती हूँ. So hopefully by now you're starting to see a pattern. The sentence is identical, except for the food. The food item changes, but everything else stays the same. So in the next set of problems, I am going to give you a second to answer the question. So you'll hear me pause so that you say your answer out loud before I show you what the answer is. Let's do this one. I eat salad for lunch. How would we say that in Hindi? मैं दोपहर का खाना में सैलड खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में सैलड खाती हूँ. I eat pancakes for lunch. What a treat. How would we say that in Hindi? Okay, let's take a look. मैं दोपहर का खाना में पैनकेक खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में पैनकेक खाती हूँ. I eat pizza for lunch. How do we say that? Okay, let's see. मैं दोपहर का खाना में पिज़्ज़ा खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में पिज़्ज़ा खाती हूँ. What about I eat dal for lunch? Okay, let's take a look. मैं दोपहर का खाना में दाल खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में दाल खाती हूँ. Yum, yum, dal. I love dal. All right, let's do this one. Dosa. I eat dosa for lunch. How would we say that in Hindi? Let's take a look. मैं दोपहर का खाना में डोसा खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में डोसा खाती हूँ. All right, what about parantha? Yum. How would we say this in Hindi? I eat parantha for lunch. मैं दोपहर का खाना में पराठा खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में पराठा खाती हूँ. What about burritos? How would we say I eat burrito for lunch? Let's take a look. मैं दोपहर का खाना में burrito खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में burrito खाती हूँ. What about samosas? I eat samosa for lunch. How would we say it? मैं दोपहर का खाना में समोसा खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में samosa खाती हूँ. Ooh, golgappa. Yum. How do we say this one in Hindi? I eat golgappa for lunch. मैं दोपहर का खाना में गोलगप्पा खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में गोलगप्पा खाती हूँ. All right, now that you've done a lot of practice problems, let's do some more detailed and complicated sentences. And before we do, let me remind you how to say the word and in Hindi. It's or. Again, we say or. Okay, so let's do this one. I eat samosa and golgappa for lunch. What a yummy lunch. I eat samosa and golgappa for lunch. So I'm going to pause and give you a few seconds to think about it and say your answer out loud. Okay, let's take a look. मैं दोपहर का खाना में समोसा और गोलगप्पा खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में समोसा और गोलगप्पा खाती हूँ. Okay, let's do this one. I eat potato paratha for lunch. I eat potato paratha for lunch. So here we are adding the potato detail to the paratha. What kind of paratha? Potato. Now, the way we say potato, you probably know from class, is aloo. But the way we say potato paratha is we say aloo ka paratha. So we had to add the word ka. And ka means of, like paratha of potato. So it's aloo ka paratha. So now that you know that, how would we say the sentence, I eat potato paratha for lunch? मैं दोपहर का खाना में आलू का पराठा खाती हूँ. Again, मैं दोपहर का खाना में आलू का पराठा खाती हूँ. Okay, let's do this one. I eat dosa and chaat for lunch. How would we say this in Hindi? मैं दोपहर का खाना में डोसा और चाट खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में डोसा और चाट खाती हूँ. What about this one? I eat cheese and basil pizza for lunch. So here again, we're adding detail. What kind of pizza? Cheese and basil. And we're just going to use the English words for cheese and basil for this sentence. So this should be pretty easy. How would we say this in Hindi? मैं दोपहर का खाना में चीज़ और बेसल पिज़्ज़ा खाती हूँ. That's it. मैं दोपहर का खाना में चीज़ और बेसल पिज़्ज़ा खाती हूँ. All right, let's do this one. But let's replace the English words for fruit and yogurt with the Hindi words. Fruit is phal and yogurt is dahi. And don't forget, the Hindi word for and is or. So now let's do the sentence. I eat fruit and yogurt for lunch. Okay, let's take a look. मैं दोपहर का खाना में फल और दही खाती हूँ. मैं दोपहर का खाना में फल और दही खाती हूँ. All right, great work, ladies. Now you know how to say what you ate for lunch. Please keep practicing this, and I will see you in class.